August 15, 1945 was the day our people liberated from Japanese colonial rule. We call this day Kwangbokjeol, or Korean Liberation Day. Kwangbok meaning the restoration of light. After years of suffering and sacrifice, our people regained their national sovereignty and freedom. We remember the sacrifice of the patriots and independence activists who gave their lives to restore our country. Because of their tears, prayers, courage, and dedication, we were able to speak of freedom today. However, after liberation, Korea was not immediately able to establish one unified government. The Korean peninsula was divided along the 38th parallel, and our people faced the great task of building a new nation. After liberation, Korea began its first steps towards becoming a free democratic nation. On May 10, 1948, Korea held its first democratic general election. Through voting, the people chose representatives who would speak for them. This was also the first time women in Korea could vote. The elected representatives formed Korea's first National Assembly, called the Constituent National Assembly. On May 31, 1948, the Constituent National Assembly officially opened. Its important mission was to create the Constitution and decide the direction of the new nation. This was not simply the beginning of politics. It was a historical beginning for people who had lost their country and were now standing again as free citizens. We remember the dedication of the first leaders and citizens who helped build the foundation of a free democratic Republic of Korea. When Korea's first National Assembly began, there was a very meaningful moment. On May 31, 1948, when the Constituent National Assembly first opened, Dr. Seungman Rhee, who was serving as a temporary chairman, suggested that they begin the meeting with a prayer to God. Then Assemblyman Yoon Young Lee, who was also a pastor, led the opening prayer. Korea's first National Assembly began with a heart of gratitude and responsibility before God. That prayer reflected the hope that the new nation would become a just and free country. At that time, there were many Christian leaders in the Constituent National Assembly. With faith, education, and the ideals of liberal democracy, they took part in building the foundation of the new nation. However, the Republic of Korea was not established for only one religion. It began as a free democratic nation that protects freedom of religion through its constitution. The Constituent National Assembly created the most important promise of the new nation, the Constitution of the Republic of Korea. On July 17, 1948, the Constitution of the Republic of Korea was established and proclaimed. We now remember this as Constitution Day. Later, the Constituent National Assembly elected Dr. Seungman Rhee as the first president of the Republic of Korea. And on August 15, 1948, the government of the Republic of Korea was officially established. On that day, the Republic of Korea began as a free democratic nation with a constitution. This is why August 15 carries two important meanings: the joy of liberation in 1945 and the establishment of the Republic of Korea in 1948. But Korea's history did not stop there. Even after war, destruction, and poverty, our grandparents' and parents' generation did not give up. They worked hard for their families and for the future of the next generation. They dedicated themselves to Korea's economic growth and for a freer future. Today's Republic of Korea was built on the sacrifice of patriots, the dedication of first leaders, and the hard work of our grandparents' generation.
We remember the sacrifice of the patriots who gave their lives to restore our nation. We honor the leaders and citizens who dedicated themselves to building a free Republic of Korea. We give thanks to our grandparents and parents' generation who did not give up after war, destruction, and poverty, but worked hard for Korea's economic growth and for the future of the next generation. The freedom, peace, and prosperity we enjoy today were never given to us for free.
As Korean American Christian students living in the United States, we will keep this history in our hearts. With faith and gratitude, we will learn the history of the Republic of Korea, protect the value of freedom, and pass on the story of sacrifice and love to the next generation. Long live the Free Republic of Korea.
8월 15일 오늘 거행하는 일식은 우리의 사방을 기념하는 동시에 우리 새로 탄생한 것을 겸하여 전축합니다.